Hey everyone, I know it's been a while since I made a video and I want to talk about LGBTQ, and I've wanted to do this topic for a really long time. I never found the right moment, or I wasn't feeling too well, but now since I know that gay marriage is declared legal across the US, is like such an historic moment, and I'm so proud to be able to live in this era where this happened, and then that I can support friends and even people that I have never met in my life. I just feel one with them. Like, really, I love the phrase love won, love wins, and it did on that day. And God, I'm so happy, and I'm really hoping that other countries will follow suit, because I want everyone to be able to say I do. And this is such a huge step. So awesome. I'm so proud of you, America. It's awesome. So, why is this a subject matter to me? Well, I have gay friends, and I have been interested, or at least open to, the LGBTQ community for so long, even before I understood what it actually meant. I mean, I remember when I was 6, I saw for the first time a gay couple, two guys hand in hand. And I remember people staring, and I was just wondering, like, what are they staring at? And that's the time that I didn't know they were gay. I didn't know all those labels. But I already knew that I was cool with it, and that I was like, they seem happy. But that's also when I learned that there is a whole issue for some people. For some, it's just a religious thing, or some just describe it as disgusting, or it's fear. I honestly think that it's always something to do with fear. I mean, we always seem to fear something that is new, or that is outside our way of thinking. But for me, it's a big deal because later on in life, I started to notice that I wasn't really like most girls, that I wasn't talking about boys on and on and on. I wasn't really interested. I was more interested in playing sports, and I just always found women and girls to be more fascinating than guys. No offense. But that's just how I feel it. I mean, I really love boys, in the sense that, oh, I wish, when we if we can play like soccer, or I can play with them on the Xbox or the PlayStation. Um, Unfortunately, because I'm shy and I have my other problems, don't have any male friends at the moment, really. So that's, yeah, that sometimes sucks, because I do have girls as my friends, and that's really awesome because they're awesome. But sometimes, it's hard for them to maybe understand where I come from, and when they talk about, oh, this guy is so cute, or that actor is so cute, and I'm like, yeah, they're like good looking, or I like the abs, or the hairstyle, or their clothing style, but I'm not like sexually interested in a guy or something. Then there's also the part that I am trying to get comfortable with, is the fact that I am a girl, but I never felt like one, and I never really enjoyed it. And to be honest, there was a time in my life, then you're evolving, you're turning into a woman, and The boobs are getting bigger, and to me that was such a difficult time, and I was struggling with that for so long, and I didn't understand what I was going through, and I'm still searching and trying to find my own way and my identity and my gender, because I know that some of you will be like, you're a girl, so that's what you are and that's who you are. But I am trying to get more into um, finding myself truly, and not trying to just fit in or trying to do what other believe that is right for me and who I should be. So I am going to do a little bit more research about um, transgender and gender and fluidity, and some things like that. And for me, that's a big step because I've always been really quiet. I was talking about it with my neighbor Nico this week, actually pretty much for the first time in such a personal way, because I'm very vague about things. I mean, like, yeah, I support lesbians or gay because I think they deserve it. And that's also a huge reason, of course, but it hits closer to home for me as well because I am part of that. And well, I'm not, yeah, I am part of it, but I'm not taking part of it in it yet. I'm always really on the down low, and I support people quietly, but I will defend you. I mean, I have been beaten up a few years ago because I took a stand. I took a stand because I was with a gay couple, and people were, suddenly, everyone has an opinion, and they were just holding hands. And I don't know, but that sparked some fury and anger in a couple of guys and girls. And well, to make a long story short, it really was a bad beating, but I couldn't walk away. I couldn't, because I thought I would want someone to help me, no matter if I'm gay or straight or bisexual or transgender, or you know because I'm human and they are human, and holding hands is not hurting you, right? I mean, why would you be so upset about it? So yeah, so this is the topic that I wanted to discuss because it means a lot to me. And again, I'm still very much myself searching and trying to find my way. And maybe if I get further down this journey, maybe I will try and meet people uh, like me, and maybe they can um, make me understand what it means not wanting um, to just please other people anymore, because I am seeing things more clearly this since a couple years now, and I can tell I'm growing slowly. I mean, I made a coming out video in 2014. I am talking about it right now again. Not afraid to put it out there in the world for people to see and to judge. So yeah, I think I'm getting stronger, and I'm learning to try and accept myself too. And that's the journey, because I know that there's a lot of hatred from other people towards the gay, the lesbian, the LGBTQ community. But there's also that really struggle within yourself. And I really understand why some unfortunately take their own lives. I understand how this can make you feel depressed, because you have to fear, you have to see it like this, is like someone is like telling you like, no, you're not supposed to be that way, no, you don't talk that way, no, you don't walk that way, and you're trying to be someone you're not. And I could handle that for a very long time, but at some point you just, I don't know, I think some just lose the battle and take their own lives because they cannot pretend anymore, but they are also too terrified or have been bullied too many times to really stand tall and accept it and deal with it and say, yes, I am LGBTQ. I am part of that community. And that is who I am. And it's okay. And not okay. You are good the way you are. So that's really what my journey is about. Accepting myself, trying not to let other people rule my thinking or telling me how to dress and how to put my hair. It's really difficult. It's really hard, but it's a journey, and I feel confident enough to at least say like, I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna try and find myself and not try too hard to ask if it's okay. I need to be more independent, and I need to be stronger, not for the outside world, but for myself. And, just talking about it, it makes me feel like, oh my God, you have come such a long way already. I mean, 5 years ago, no way I was making this video. Absolutely not.